Hey, I'm going to be reviewing the Epiphone J200 acoustic electric guitar. I was in Guitar Center recently and I really liked the look of this guitar and I really liked how it sounded. Thankfully, I bought this before the price increase, but let's go ahead and check it out. Wow, look at this thing. I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed. This thing looks gorgeous. It looks just as good as I remembered it looked in Guitar Center. I really like this gold hardware. Now, this pick guard is pretty cool. There's got some flowers on there. It's pretty thick too. And then we also have this mustache bridge. That's pretty fancy. These crowns are pretty sweet, and it has a single cutaway design, which is nice because you can access, the 15th and up to the 17th fret pretty easily. Let's talk about some disadvantages. Number one, doesn't come with a case. That's like the biggest downside. But when you factor in buying a case, it's another $100. So something to think about. I know most Gibsons come with a case or a gig bag, but most Gibson acoustics are overpriced in my opinion. They're like $3,000–$4,000. It uses Fishman electronics, and there's actually a tuner on here, so you don't have to get one of those tacky snap-on tuners. And this pickup system is actually very good. I plugged this in and I compared it with my Martin and my other Epiphone acoustic, and this has a very, very responsive pickup. Another thing that I am not as much of a fan about is that the low end, I'd really like it to be deeper and more resonant on the bottom. It's almost mid-rangey, and I wouldn't say trebly, but it's definitely mid-rangey. Though, if you're playing with an acoustic electric amp, the tone controls are so responsive that you can add that extra bass and get rid of some of that middle. The action's a little high, but I'm going to take that to my tech and get that figured out. But overall, I've got to say I'm pretty impressed, especially for this price point. $450 or $550 for an acoustic electric guitar with a great pickup system, a super snazzy body, and just look at this mustache bridge. I mean, that's got to do something for you. Hopefully this was helpful, and if you're thinking about buying one, if you don't have a guitar and you want one in this price point, you're not going to find a better guitar. If you want to spend a little bit more, maybe there's some better options, but at about $500, this is a pretty solid choice.